Welcome back, SWGOH, to the 15th month of our free-to-play account. We're now in October the 2nd. We've got Marek, who's just went double shard farmable last night. He's in the calendar this time around. Got a Datacron calendar and a WebSort bonus calendar as well. So we've got the B-Wing coming in, a lot of changes coming. So B-Wing will boost the Home 1 fleet, and then we got the Rogue 1 ship as well. It will be loading several times, ships. Just because of the updates that pushed last night. Where are we? That's right there. So the Rogue 1. And this is a lifter for profundity. It's basically able to take out all the meta fleets of Leviathan and Executor. It's meant to just put it into second place after Executor, after Leviathan. But it seems to be working certain ways at the top level to counter Leviathan as well. So great improvement, which will benefit us because we will be going for profundity. Just as a logical choice. We're also still going for the Malevolence fleet, so we've got a secondary fleet, and then we've got the B-Wing coming in. If we go to here, Rebel, we've got the B-Wing, and Drogon's going to be the pilot there, which works out perfectly for us because we've got R7 Drogon. So it's starting to fall in on our lap here quite a bit. So the Rogue 1, the Home 1 fleet will start to look slightly different. Let's see, because we can't use the scoundrels in it, so the new Rogue 1 fleet will be the new Home 1 fleet will be this lineup: the B-Wing, and then we could Ghost and Phantoms apparently not needed for profundity, and then we could go Wedge in here, and that leaves these. Let's see how that looks for profundity. So if we go here, make sure we're using the right ships. So we could have Y-Wing, Outrider, Cassian, start lineup as that, and so it leaves us with that. If we were to split the two fleets, and that leaves us so we just go here. That uses up all our rebel ships over the two fleets. I think that's the split that we would need. If that was the case, we would obviously switch back and forward depending on what we're using. If profundity's on defense, if we're using Home 1, but Home 1's mainly going to be used at the moment until we can get profundity up and running anyway. So we'll mix and match. Okay, so journey guide, we're doing Jedi Master Mace Windu. We've finished our first character, which is Apple, Relic 5. We're pushing along for Scorch to be relicked. Next, remember the changes not that long ago. It allows us to push characters to relic levels before 7-starring them. So we're taking advantage of that with our waiting on our Chirotex coming in, and then we'll get that from there. Once we get our Mark 9s, and we'll take Scorch up to relic levels. Scorch is important for that because with Apple, Scorch and Tarkin, it forms a nice 3v3 team. Moving on then, we would move on to Disguised Clone Trooper. So let's just see if we've got any PCs for him. And again, he'll be Mark 7, so yes, we could take CX2 up to gear 10. I think you'll need Chirotex gear 11 to gear 12, which would be great for the raid, because it'll give us a full team of Darkside clones and Tarkin for gear 12. But at this stage, we're going to use take these two guys up first, mainly because with the Chirotex, mainly because it'll get them both into relic levels almost consecutively, and then that means the next Kairos could go on CX2, then Temple Guard, then Temple Balaba will be our final one. Again, we could do our first Cairo piece here, but we don't need to. We don't really have the team up and running for Temple Guard yet. As you can see, we've got a nice sum of crystals. We're sitting up at 9,000, and that's with, if we go to weekly shipments, that's with buying 10 droid brains. So we've got 2 purchases left of droid brains. After then, we have all our droid brains for getting profundity. We just fell short on the battle pass last month the episode track last month for the gear 12 character of the Imperial Remnant, but hopefully, because we're focusing on rebels this time, we've got a lot of rebels built up, we should get extra points. We've got extra points on that galactic challenge we just done, so hopefully that will help us push here. And the gear 12 character that we're going to push is Admiral Radis. If we could do that, that clears off a lot of Chirotech for him. So that's the plan with that. And obviously then we just need to start him up and relic him up. When we look at our profundity requirements, we've got every character at gear 12 apart from our Mothma and Admiral Radis. Our Mothma's on our last Chirotech piece. So that's a positive sign there. I believe also our the Bale Scroll requirements are all double drop farmable now. Yeah, Morgan Elsbeth, Great Mothers, Shin Hati and Marek are all double drop farmable, which is awesome. So we could pick up him. Because we're going to go after profundity, if we look at our Galactic Legends, we could get Jabba, which will be great. We still need to get Fennec Shand. We still need to get, Outrider done. Han Solo up to 8, Tristanton unlocked, and then some of the other ones, Skiffguard Lando, Jedi Knight Luke. But if we look at Jedi Master Luke, we have Obi-Wan at R3. we will be getting Biggs and Wedge to Relic for Profundity at slash Home 1 Fleet. Hermit Yoda is in gear 12, we need to get 7 stars. Princess Leia's easy enough to gear up. Han and Chewie are already in Relic levels. It'll be just Jedi Knight Luke, we need more Mothma for Profundity. C-3PO is already in Relic levels. And Jedi Training Rey will be needed at R7. So to do that, let's see if we go to solo journeys and we get Jedi Training Rey, we need BB-8. So between it, we'll have a look once we've unlocked Profundity where we go from there. I'm in no real rush to get a second Galactic Legend once we get the fleets going. Picking up Mace Windu, picking up other Jedi Knight Luke, Bo-Katan Mandalore, Balin will probably push us further than one Galactic Legend for countering stuff going forward. We're in Bronzium again, so that's a good sign. If we look at just quickly here as well, we've got Wampa finished off. She needs to go up to 7 stars and will be my next Omicron. And then everything else in this category is done, apart from Hermit Yoda and Darth Vader. So we're not too far away from that. So not a bad year so far, considering we're only 3 months into this set. We've got all our Phoenix gear 12, which helps for the fleet minus Ezra, but we could upgrade him easy enough. He's 7 stars at least, to at least gear 12. Peridia Patrol is going to have to be 7 star gear, at least gear 12 for the next tier, maybe more. We'd need to relic them off. Keller and Beck's getting farmed currently, you'll see that in the favourites, and the Ewoks are left as is. Obviously these are the 2 Phoenix teams that I switch between at the moment, but once I unlock Bo-Katan Mandalore, that'll be different. So how do we look for Jedi Master Mace Windu? We have obviously the clones are well on their way to be complete, and then we've got the team running. That's why I put Keller and Beck in the Jedi Master Mace Windu team, just so we're not going out our way. We did have, who did we have there? We had somebody else there that wasn't a requirement for something, but putting Keller and Beck there gives us a point in getting Jedi Master Mace Windu for the raid, but it also gives us a tick in the box for Mandalore, Bo-Katan Mandalore, which helps as well. So that's the decision there. We should have Temple Guard done within the next couple of weeks. By end of October we'll have Temple Guard done. We'll be working on Temple Balaba. We should be close to finishing CX2, maybe even halfway to finishing Scorched, depending on the drop levels. They will at least be a Relic. Relic 4 I'll take them up to if they don't have 7 stars, Relic 5 if they do. Tarkin's left at Relic 3, but he'll go up to Relic 5 once we get all the clones to Relic 5, and that's just so we have Relic 5 across the board. For that, as well as, I mean, he needs to go to R7 for Lord Vader anyway, so there's no harm putting him to R5, and he'll control the clones until we get Lord Vader at some point. Jedi Master Mace will go up to at least R5, same with all his team. Keller and Beck will go to 7 for Mandalore. Our Star Killer teams we now have a point in relicking off these guys, Pow, because he's in a Rogue One. Even though most of this ship's power is in being a reinforcement, but we could relic off both the pilots just to make that more strong. We've got Dash Rendar sitting to chip away at for Cantina energy at the moment. If we can get him to 6 stars, that will help with the Smuggler's Run as well. We've got our Enfys Nest finished. She just needs geared up a bit. So that's working towards our Smuggler's Run. We've got Thrawn unlocked, we've got Palpatine unlocked, which will help with the Mara Jade for Starkiller. Katarn just needs Relic with the changes to Home 1 fleet. Depending on how that performs, we might dial back on the Profundity Rush, or not Profundity Rush, but unlocking the Profundity if it's doing if Home 1 does its job for us with B1, with the B-Wing next week, even at low stars, and we could maybe look at relicking off Katarn in between relicking off the rest of the clones and Jedi. Dash Rendar's team, that will just be a work in progress, and Darth Tria will be a work in progress also. Then on to Jabba, so we're keeping these three the same as is, they'll just get relicked as they are once they're unlocked. Let's just unlock the Marine Guard now. I've got to put Mob Enforcer in there. There we go. So yeah, obviously not all of these guys need relic, but if they need relic, they will go up to the relevant levels. And depending on where we're looking, we may just go for Jabba, because we've got one Cantina, one hard node, another Cantina, and another hard node. So, and then some relic levels that we've already done. Balin's looking okay as well. That's our Thrawn, so that's our Thrawn team. It'll vary because Mara Jade, if we get Starkiller, goes with Starkiller, same with Palpatine. It's just Empire. Shinhati and Marek are both hard nodes, and the double fireball Cantina's nodes. This team would work great. I need to take them up to 7 stars, and that will help with Secrets and Shadows, hopefully. So that there's something to look at there. In terms of our Jedi Knight Cal Kestis, it's looking not too bad on that front either. Not a million miles away. Lots of Chirotech, so Jedi Master Luke. So this is the problem here with Luke, is the Rey farm, but I'm sure they're all shot. So yeah, he's shot. She's got a shot. He's Cantina they're both Cantinas, so that's not too bad. And then that unlocks BB-8. Sorry, that doesn't unlock, that unlocks the Training Rey. Obviously I've not put Jedi Knight Luke in there. And then he's Cantina. she's Galactic War Store, which we've got plenty of currency. He's Galactic War Store. He's Guild currency, and he's Cantina currency. So, I mean, Ray won't be that difficult to unlock, and then we could just fire her with her up to R7. Let's see, does she have anybody? I think we finished. Yeah, we've got Resistance Hero Finn at 7 stars. We need to get Zori. Nah, we wouldn't need to use her as a team anyway, so not too bad. In terms of first order, once we get A5, it's just a few to get, and we can go for Slicker as well, which isn't too bad. Well, minus the ships for finalizer. So Jedi Master Luke might not be too bad a shout. Then we've obviously got Simon Staros and Hondo to get with BT1 and 000 if we then go for Dr. Afra, which is a horrendous journey to go for. It's one of the most difficult ones I've done. Raid teams as is. I might actually stop farming. I'll take. Whilst we're over 3 million GP now. I just noticed that. So I'm just thinking here on the fly. We'll take Dash up to 6 stars. Once we take Dash to 6 stars, we could then focus on Hondo up to 6 stars, gear him up to before relics, before Kairos, and that will give us our Smuggler's Run 1, which will also push us for the raid, because once we 7-star Hondo, take him up to R5, if we take him up to R5, he's a solo guy for the raid. We've got Qui-Gon Omi will be increased when Killer and Beck increases, plus that will be a raid team as well. Once he's at least 5 stars, we can get a full Jedi Vanguard team whilst we wait on the rest going, so that'll be good. In terms of assault battles, we've got Yoda to increase, Twilight Luke, we've took our Dark Trooper up to almost gear 12 now, so that's decent. That'll be our Enoch team. Right, okay. Fund it, executive, malevolence. Malevolence is looking quite good in terms of our geos. They're all done. Biden's there for farming out Vulture Droid, which will be horrendous farm, but we'll get Iden in the process. And then we've got our Grievous 7 stars already, and then we just need to increase these guys. So a lot of farming, but we're getting there. I'm just trying to think. First thing that we need to finish is Jedi Master Race Window. But what's the most immediate thing to do? Farm out on Cantina would be maybe dip the lab up to 5 stars. Will get me hard into the raid. Some Killer and Beck. Let's just push Killer and Beck. He's not that far. He's 100 Kairos away from.
I found this whole experience to be very enlightening.
From gear 12, which isn't too bad either. Take him into gear 12 next week. Once we get enough Kairos, we might be able to use him. Let's just check our Jedi Order 66 Jedi Vanguards. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. So Keeler and Beck, gear 12, farm them out. We should be able to use them in the raid. That's who it was Shaq T that was in it, but we're not using Shaq T at the moment. We're going to use Keeler and Beck, because we're not going after gas straight away, we're going after Mandalore, so we'll use Keeler and Beck, and that may help us get some more points on the board for at least 300 points on the board for the raid. Not that we're doing bad on the raid anyway, we're punching in the top 3. Hermit Yoda is currently getting bought out with mainly guild event currency from territory battles, because I'm using all the Mark II currency now to gear up the gear 12 characters here in for Jedi Master window. We're bringing him up to gear 12 as well now, just see how he performs. That's why he's sitting there, that's because he's on the rogue 1. It's just a mixed match of mods there for him. There's like no mods for him. Let's just sort that out, because we do have Outriders sitting on our fleet. Excellent. Excellent. That's fine, we can increase him as and when. Killing Beck, CX2. Temple Guard. Yeah, so that's the plan. We've done this part. We've got 9,000 crystals we can buy Chirotech out, but I'm not pushing that quite yet. We get our free box, and there was something else for free here, I think. No. We did buy a special offer where it's like 999 crystals or something. And we got some Chirotech from it. Oh, 100 Zetas, no thank you. What's here? Don't know why Sidious is showing up there. That'd be nice. If we were almost finished Scorch, I would potentially do that.
I foresee we will do great things together. I shall teach you the ways of the dark side. With the proper training, you could be a powerful warrior.
Yeah, so we're in Grand Arena, bronze and 4 again, hopefully will last. Let's do this. So we're using this as our fleet currently. That's not good. I'm going to have to heal him up. Now we can't assist because we've got burning on. So we're going to bring in.
To continue, we need one singular vision. Brother, let us share our strength. Always
Now if we bring in Tasmanian Falcon, he goes, and we get this, and we go here, and then we go here, and we're fine. We're doing Conquest as well, which I'll do off camera once I get full energy again. 2 more fleet, 2 more Zeta, so I'm just going to buy a Zeta. We've got nice amount of currency. Once we refresh in a couple of hours, I'll buy another one, and that will give me the Wampa Zeta. Have a look here, no major mods to get. That's not a bad one, I'll buy that. Galactic War then, we can start buying out these, but I'm in no rush to. So sometimes I just buy out the ships. Squad Arena, we're nice and flush for a lot of the currency. Again, let's just get Sidious, and that was probably why the store's giving me that. Guild activity, buy these out, these are good for converting into scrap. I'm going to start buying, so I've got, yeah, we've got 900, so I'm going to get another 3 of these, pushing Aero Magnifiers, so I need R8 for 2 of the characters. So if we go Profundity, that's Leviathan, we need Cassian at R8, and we need Admiral Radis at R9, so that's an R8 then R9, so it's 2 R8s, then Dash is at 7, Mothma's 5, Piston's 5, Jin's 5, Hera's 5, and Outrider is at 7 stars. So we're not a million miles away, so if we begin a journey to have a better look at it. Our characters were sitting at, she's almost sitting at 11. Piston is at, so this will really help the Rogue One team. So that was 5, 5, 8, 9, and then we've got a 5 for Hera, and our ships, the only one that we need to work on is Outrider, but once we finish Jedi Temple Guard, we'll be able to get into Outrider. The Rogue One, so that when we start working on Profundity, would be as well taking K2SO into relics as well, and that will just help us with that R1 Omi. So that will probably be November's goal. Pardon me. I think for October we should be either almost finished or finished farming out Jedi Master Windu, in terms of at least getting them up to gear 12 or getting them up to into the relic levels, or at least 7-starring them, one of them. If anything, Deplorable Laba will probably be the one that's sort of lagging behind. We'll definitely be finished farming out these 3 this month, and these 2 will definitely be relic, and CX2 will be on his way to relic minimum gear 12, depending on Chirotech over the next 4 weeks. Temple Guard will definitely finish farming, and then it'll be just Dip blah blah. So yes, next month will be Profundity. Finishing off the Profundity farm. Hopefully we'll get the Admiral Radis
I might be one of the last of my kind.
on the
Betrayed by those we protected.
episode per track. We'll get this token.
Hunted down by the
So long as we
Empire.
get this token, we'll be laughing because that will take him up to gear 12 and help push that. I'm currently increasing Scorch's mods. Full defense set. So we'll go back here, we'll go here because we're about they've just done the event.
May the force be with you.
So we're every so the event's on currently. Wait, let me just check. When was the journey put in? When did Jedi Master Mace undo so it was the 24th of June. And then it was the 30th of September, so roughly every 4 months. So 4 months from September leads us into the new year. So the event finishes in 5 days. So it was done. It came on Tuesday. It'll be done by the end of the week. And then 4 months. Yeah, we're talking February before we could even do Mace Windu. So that's where November, if they're finished farming, we'll switch the priority across to Profundity and start farming out stuff like Admiral Radis, etc. And then we should be looking at Profundity before Christmas, and then Mace Windu for February is the goal. Between the two we should be pushing close to 4 million GP, which will open us up to getting Proving Grounds unlocked. Nice, 75 crystals, 3 Mark 9s, so we're almost there. Let's just see. I'm going to eat my words here and put this guy to relics now, because we're only it's 10 for that, 5 for that. Let's see, what do we get here? We get 2. Let's use some crystals up here. Okay, we're on 10. Do we not get 10? Come on, give me 5. 95, 93, 95, there we go. Scorch is in relic levels now, so we can take him up to R4. Carbonite circuit boards we need, we'll just buy this, and then we'll go here, Inventory value. Go with that. Can we do any?
Execute order 66. Good soldiers follow orders.
Right, let's get us enough bronze and wire. There we go. So let's just see where we can take him.
The Empire's growing. We should be doing more.
And we use a bit of our crystal up.
This is the top team.
So, what squad are we taking in?
Take him to R3 and then I'll farm out the signal data and the carbonite circuit boards, and we'll get him up to R4 until he's ready for 7 starring, so we're even closer than we were at the start of this video. The next one is Disguised Clone Trooper, then followed by CX2. We're not a million miles away from putting the Chirotech piece in there. So yes, that's where we are. Episode track. Get some more here. Check the quests out. We have to attempt 3 combat missions in territory battle. Which we can't do currently. We'll do it next phase. But we're looking good here. Sitting at 4 stars. Rewards wise, we'll get another 200 crystals for just getting the 4 stars. We should get about 8 or 9 stars this run round. So that's 300 crystals. That's why I'm not too fussed for crystals. Pardon me, we're earning a fair amount. For being in bronze and 4 we get 85 crystals plus whatever we get for dailies, so we'll save that up, and we only need 3,000 to buy out our weekly shipments. Our next Chirotech, our next droid brains will be into 14 hours when this refreshes, and we'll be good to go there. So thanks for listening to my rabbling. That's the update for 15 months free to play. We've got GL Leia, well on our way for Jedi Master Windu and Profundity. Tune in next time around the 6th of November to see where we're at. Thanks for watching and stay salty.
fix your game. These bugs are pretty lame. I can't log into play, but you want me to pay. Oh, fix your game, CG. Oh, fix your game, CG. The bugs and the glitches are haunting me. Oh, fix your game, CG. Oh, fix your fix your freaking game. This is kinda late. You should be ashamed, but things will stay the same. Fix your freaking game. This is kinda late. You should be ashamed, but things will stay the same. Fix your freaking game. This is kinda late. You should be ashamed, but things will stay the same. Fix your freaking game. This is kinda late. You should be ashamed, but things will be the same. Your game. Fix your game. Oh, look! An update dropped. They fixed their game.
Long live the Empire!
and welcome. Traitors. Scum. I'm so proud. But so betrayed. Nice. Juicy. Fat. Bold. Nice. Juicy. I smell profit. Thank you, Mom. I am Hondo Unaka. Let me warn you. You are not the first laser sword wielding maniac I've had to deal with. And Hondo Unaka survives every time. As my sweet mother always said, son, if one hostage is good, two are better, and three, well, that's just good business. Nice, juicy, fat, bold. Nice, juicy. I smell profit. Thank you, Mom. I am Hondo Unaka. Thank you, Mom. This effort is no longer profitable. They wanna wonder.
I would certainly like to.
The illustrious Gabba bids you welcome.
They wanna wonder. They wanna wonder. Wonder. They wanna wonder. Wonder. They wanna wonder. Wonder. They wanna wonder. Wonder. They wanna wonder.
my God.